Hey, this is Eric the Master Blaster back with you with Leaves of Relief. This is the next segment of Blast Day. Remember, if you don't have this paperwork or not in legal state, store this information till you're allowed to medically help yourself. All right, here we go. After we've come out of the vacuum chamber, you see how we have nice, beautiful, clear shatter. The seeds that I grew from Crop Kings were amazing. This came from Amnesia Haze. And a combination of a couple other strains that I grow. I mean, that is just beautiful, beautiful quality shatter. What I wanted to talk about is turning this shatter into eVape oil. I'm a severe asthmatic and I can't smoke my flower. This is part of the reason that I convert my cannabis into oil, and also because I'm going to teach you how to use all of the byproducts of it. Simply get Vapeur extract. You can get it in flavors. I like flavorless because I like to taste my shatter. It's very simple. I take a couple of grams and I put it in a shot glass. You add the same amount, 1-to-1 of the mix. You put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. This is the result after you've mixed it up. You have a good eVape oil. Get yourself a good eVape pen. I prefer this one, a Penguin. It holds 6 mils, and it's much easier on the lungs. It's a vapor, it's not a smoke, which is excellent. So now we've gone through the steps of extraction, and you can see after 30 hours in the vacuum chamber, we did the ethyl alcohol purge. Remember, I like to do a double purge. I'm getting a little more comfortable with making these, so I'm doing another extraction, and I'm going to try to go over it more step by step, and I'll put another one out. Now with the byproducts, after the extractions that I do, I can make quite a few other medical products. I make candy, for one, that helps me sleep, which is very simple. We'll go over that in another one. You know, a cup of sugar, a cup of corn syrup, your cannabis, and a pretty mold, and you have a neat little piece of candy. And we'll get into that one later on. My main thing that I do, and the company that I started, is called Leaves of Relief. I learned how to take all of the extra cannabis. I use everything from the root on, and I create a very healing lotion that is in 3 different countries right now. You can get a hold of me at ericthemasterblaster@gmail.com. This has been used from psoriasis to the 4 shattered vertebrae that I have. If you get a hold of me, I work with people and customize for whatever certain ailment you are. There's different ingredients that I use, you know, to help people. Everything that I do is to share information and to teach people how to use a medical product, how to create a medical product. I mean, after I've done the extraction, the blast that I showed you, I take every bit of scrap that's left over, even once extracted, and it's not too hot to reach in, goes in the pot all the way down to the root. And I'll teach you how to do an oil infusion, which is similar to making butter, but a little bit more complicated. I'll go back into some segments that I did before now that I'm a little bit more organized. One of the ones that I only did briefly was tying down and bending over plants, and I'm going to go back into that because this is the one that I'm starting out with, and I want to show you the results of bending them this much and what happens with the buds and what the plant does. And then I also want to go over this. Most people look at this and think that that's not a really great plant, and yes, there's not much harvest in it, but it's an anomaly. It's called diamonds, and we'll go into what those are. If you contact me at ericthemasterblaster@gmail.com and you have any questions, again, this is about sharing information, or if you have any comments, if you know any other information that would help me do my job better, please share it with me. So I'm enjoying doing this. Eric the Master Blaster, out.